So the house itself is located in Calgary, Alberta. We get down to minus 40 in the middle of the winter, so pretty cold. That's Celsius, which at minus 40 Celsius, Fahrenheit crosses over. So it's the same in both, whether you're imperial or metric. We're pretty arid. We get about 300 millimeters or about 10 to 12 inches of rain per year. And we're in a USDA Zone 3A. So it's pretty tough going. Every year we get, 1 inch or 25 millimeter hail coming through our property, like pretty harsh growing conditions. And the house itself is actually not owned by Michelle and myself. We came back and decided that we didn't want to engage in the debt system. So we partnered with my mother-in-law, and that's been an absolute godsend for us. We've basically retrofitted a 1970s bungalow from the bottom up. And essentially, we harvest every drop of rain that hits the property. Our front yard, which used to be lawn, is converted over to a perennial food forest where we have things like raspberries, apple, honeyberry, sea buckthorn, strawberry, yarrow, mint, cherry. I could go on and on. There's a whole plethora of microberries in there, all superfoods, basically. And that whole system is passively irrigated by our roof. And we also convinced our neighbors, we live in a blue collar neighborhood, for a case of Budweiser, he lets us harvest all the rainwater off of his roof as well. So the system is passively irrigated. And that provides a ton of fruit for my family. Not to mention my kids are out there. They know when all the fruit's ripe, which ones are called by their names. They have all the taxonomic names for all of the different fruits, which is kind of amazing. Most kids don't even know where food comes from. Our backyard is an annual garden, and we grow pretty much all of our vegetables from essentially the end of March until about November of every year. And when the really harsh winter comes, we basically move all of our growing inside where we grow microgreens. The last major component that we've demonstrated in this cold climate is a passive solar greenhouse. And that allows us to extend the season. It's not totally optimized for 4-season growing, but on our next property, when we have a little bit more control over the design and the property, it'll be a very simple move to move from 3-season to 4-season.
You've got a lot going on in a small area in a very cold climate.